Regular visitors have vowed to take their cash elsewhere after they say they were made to feel unwelcome and even intimidated. It follows a recent wave of angry protests which peaked at the weekend when more than 3,000 locals took to the streets of Majorca capital Palma demanding Brits, German and Scandinavian tourists go home. Last dogs pelted 6 coaches with eggs near Palma Airport, leaving British holidaymakers feared for their lives. Tourists say they feel threatened, and they are voting with their feet, potentially marking the end of an era after decades of Brits heading to the Spanish holiday hotspot. One said, "Bye-bye Majorca. Me and my money will be welcomed somewhere else. I have done what the demonstrators want. I have just cancelled my 2 holidays to Majorca for next year. I really feel sorry for the people who want us tourists to visit and spend our money, but I for one shall not return in the future. The last thing I need on holiday is to feel like an intruder and an unwanted person." Another visitor said he would go to Portugal's islands instead, adding, "Majorca used to be the friendliest place in the world. I remember Majorca in the 1980s when I first came. Trying to regulate when people come to visit and when or if they can drive a rental car is insane. I have noticed an arrogance that never was prevalent here before. The Madras are starting to look great." Another said, "I have been a regular visitor to Majorca since the 1960s and I can understand the frustrations of a small island, with many more tourists than there used to be, but I am afraid you cannot have your cake and eat it. It was the Spanish that opened up Majorca in the first place, catering for package holidays, and building a huge airport to handle it. Maybe it is time to say adios Majorca, and thanks for the memories." Last month residents in Majorca resort Magaluf said they want to close the bars and clubs as strict new rules came into force to curb rowdy behavior. And authorities are planning to double the nightly tax tourists must pay from next year to visit the Balearic Islands, which also include Menorca and Ibiza. A survey this week revealed 2/3 of people in the Balearics believe numbers of tourists should be capped. But others warn that deterring visitors is suicidal for the local economy, which depends on tourism. More than 12 million tourists a year visit the Mediterranean island group. Brits are the second biggest group behind the 3.2 million Germans,